Hey folks, Dr. Jim Gishwin here, the man with common sense, okay? The constitutionalist, the one who just got an award from his fellow teachers saying I was a great American. God, what an honor that was. But I'm going to tell you right now, I teach history and I've studied it. I've studied real hard about the fact that great cultures and great civilizations and countries, empires, whatever, only last about 300 years. And that's all the way back to the Egyptians, the East Dynasty, to the Roman Republic, separated from the Roman Empire. It's always been that way. Okay, we're at 250 years, man. And I was telling you guys before this that I thought we were on the downslope, and that we were getting towards the end, and I was afraid because of it. Okay, now I've lived as long as Red China. You know, I sit there and tell some military veterans the word Red China, and they sit there and don't know what that even means. China's been at war with us for 30, 40 years, economically at least. They want to supplant us. They want to take over for us. Okay? They do not want to be, they want to be the dominant civilization. They want the reserve currency to be in their money, not the American dollar. Trust me, if the reserve currency does not stay American, your pockets are going to be hurting. Okay? Now, what's happened? 2025, this is a pivotal year. Everything's changed. Everything. Trump's trying to bankrupt Iran again. Okay? They want to come back to the table. They still got thousands of missiles they can lob into Israel. And I don't know how much longer or how many missile defenses we have left in Israel to sit there and shoot those things down. I mean, they could have up to 8,000 of them. Do we have enough ammunition to shoot those things down? I mean, we've been giving Ukraine ammunition. And, I know we're missing artillery shells. I'm wondering about aircraft missiles. Okay? They need to get that no Helios weapon out there. I mean, I think we've been saved. And I think it's divine providence. I really do. Trump being saved from that assassin's bullet, divine providence. God gave us this country. I believe it's a God-given country. I'm so proud to be an American and be living here. And I'm so proud of our Constitution. Everyone tries to copy it. They just don't get it the same. They don't get it to where it can be changed like it can be today. Now, we've had some rough times, and we've had some bad things in our past. But with that Constitution and the way it can get amended and changed, we can change it. We can adapt. Okay? I'm just praying that the Iranian people see the way things are. They are actually a Western people. They are actually people that want to adopt the Western ways. They were doing quite well with it before the Ayatollahs took over. They were, in fact, I met them in Thailand, even after the Iranian Revolution. They're all sitting there holding up their red passports saying, "Yay, America, yay, America." I guess if you're not in Iran, if you're on vacation somewhere, you can do that sort of thing. Kind of like the Japanese when they go on their sex tours. But anyway, these protesters, and of course, here we go, the left only knows one thing. I'm not going to call it the left anymore. They're communist. They're communist. That's it, pure and simple. Okay? Sitting there using the term the left is a disservice, and it lumps them in with the Democrats, good Democrats, that are Americans. These people, the progressives, are communists, okay? And they're saying nonviolent. They're saying that having ICE and having the National Guard come in actually caused the riots. Well, in L.A. now things are kind of quiet down now that the Marines and the and the National Guard are sitting there, okay, thanks to Trump. And he'll do it in every other city, too. Big blue city. And the trouble is, they're not going to change. You know why? Because most of the Republicans or most of the conservatives have left. Okay? So all they got is these extreme leftists left in that state. I just pray to God that somehow it changes course. That was a very beautiful state. I enjoyed being stationed there 3 times. You know, San Diego, and then up there by Long Beach, and then up in Alameda. I enjoyed it. Okay? But that was back in the old days. And even then, you know, we had people spit on us because we were Marines going to Vietnam. Now, the solution, have the riot police leave. Yeah, right. That's the rebirth of the defund the police movement. That's nothing. That's all the left knows. And now it's defund the ICE movement. It's getting ICE out of there. All right. The immigration. The funny thing is, well, not funny, but they think they're going to get votes out of this, out of all these immigrants. No, all these Spanish immigrants now, they're polling them, and they're saying they want the immigration stopped. And they do want ICE to get rid of the bad guys. Okay? They came away from some of these countries because of the MS-13 and whatnot in their countries. Why should they sit there and put up with it here? And it's like people that come from communist countries. You don't think that they don't see the breath of fresh air here? Why do you think they're coming here? We don't have an escape from New York situation going on to where people are trying to escape and we have to keep them in. Like they did during the Cold War over in East Europe. Okay? Now, they're communists, pure and simple. It's that New World Order. It's the World Economic Forum. I'm going to sit there and cut this short because I want to sit there and hear what Trump has to say about Iran and whatnot now. And we got the Carl Vinson moving into the thing. We got an Enterprise. If any of you guys are Enterprise people that served on the Enterprise, we have in October we have an Enterprise reunion right down here in Pensacola. Come on down. And by God, I'm just praying, thank God for Trump, but we need someone to follow him up. It can't be just Trump. Got to be someone just like him. And I'm looking towards our good vice president. I think he needs this. He's been stepping up. He's been sitting there saying the things that are needed, that Europe is turning more socialist and more, freedom of speech thing. God, thank God for Trump. And thank God for Elon Musk buying X. If he hadn't have done that, that was a monumental turning point in American history. Because they were into censorship. And all the logs showed that the American government was sitting there trying to censor everything, and they were lying to us. And so now it's all out in the open. All these conspiracy theories that you guys accused, or some people accused, not you, some people accused us conservatives of sitting there having, it turned out to be true. Everything Trump said was true. Yeah, it was fake news. All right? Really fake news, and it was unconstitutional. The U.S. government has no business sitting there investing in any media company. Okay? Yeah, place your ads for recruiting. That's it. Fine. Okay? That's what it used to be. That's all it used to be. You know, they didn't sit there and own NBC, ABC, CBS, or Communist News Network, CNN. Ted Turner was a devout socialist and communist. Boy, I'll tell you. CNN continues to hold the ball for him. And carry that flame. Anyway, folks, do me a favor. Listen to all sorts of other... You got 3 or 4 or 5 new ones coming up. You got Newsmax. You got all these other people. Yeah, I'm saying that because I do own stock in Newsmax. Yeah, good deal. That was a good deal getting in on that IPO. Made some money on that. Anyway, God bless you all. And please pray for peace in the Middle East and in Ukraine. Okay? Just pray for it. Putin wants what Putin wants. It's always been that way. And he's going to try and get it. So I don't know if there's a chance for peace there as long as Putin's in charge. They need to sit there and get rid of Putin. Anyway, God bless you all. Take care. And remember, I remain your humble servant. I love you all. Take care.